Why does stress literally feel like a knot in your stomach? Why do some foods leave you feeling mentally foggy, not just physically full? And what if that gut feeling is more than just a phrase? It's a sophisticated biological intelligence trying to communicate with you. For decades, we've treated the brain as the command center and the gut as a simple processing plant. But groundbreaking science has revealed a truth that flips this entire idea on its head. Welcome back to The Grounded Growth. Today, we are not just exploring a connection. We are exploring a conversation, the constant, powerful dialogue of the gut-brain axis. 1. Meet your second brain, the enteric nervous system. Tucked within the walls of your digestive system lies a vast and complex network of over 100 million nerve cells. This is your enteric nervous system, or your second brain. To call it a second brain isn't just a metaphor. This network is so extensive, it can learn, remember, and produce the same mood-altering chemicals as the brain in your head. But it doesn't work alone. It's in constant, two-way communication with your main brain via a biological superhighway called the vagus nerve. Think of it as a high-speed fiber optic cable, and 90% of the traffic is going from your gut to your brain, not the other way around. This means your gut isn't just taking orders, it's sending them. It's reporting on your internal state, your nutrient intake, and the population of your most important residents, your gut microbiome. 2. The chemical factory in your gut. So what messages is your gut sending? It's sending chemicals that directly dictate how you feel. Your gut microbiome is a tiny chemical factory. For example, the vast majority of your body's serotonin, perhaps as much as 90%, which is the primary molecule responsible for feelings of well-being and happiness, is manufactured right here, in your gut. It also produces GABA, a neurotransmitter that calms nervous activity and helps regulate fear and anxiety. And it creates other neurochemicals like dopamine and acetylcholine. The state of your inner ecosystem directly influences the production of these chemicals. A diverse, healthy garden of microbes produces a balanced chemical output. A depleted, stressed one doesn't. This is the biological basis for why your gut health is also a part of your mental health. Knowing this, how do we become better gardeners of our inner world? By following 3 simple laws. Law 1. Feed the allies, starve the adversaries. Your good gut bacteria thrive on prebiotic fiber. Think of it as their favorite superfood. This isn't about a restrictive diet. It's about strategic addition. In practice, make one meal a day a rainbow meal. Add a handful of leafy greens, some colorful berries, or some chopped asparagus or onions. These are all prebiotic powerhouses. Conversely, highly processed foods and sugars often feed less beneficial microbes, tipping the balance. Law 2. Recruit a diverse army with fermented foods. Diversity is resilience. A gut with many different species of bacteria is more robust and better at regulating your system. Fermented foods are your best tool for this. In practice, you don't need to eat kimchi with every meal. Introduce 1 or 2 servings a week. A tablespoon of sauerkraut on your salad, a cup of kefir in your smoothie, or a spoonful of live yogurt. Think of it as inoculating your gut with beneficial new citizens. Law 3. Protect the peace with a calm mind. When your main brain is in fight or flight mode, it diverts resources away from digestion and tells your gut to clench up. This is the opposite of what your gut garden needs to thrive. In practice, your gut's best friend is your relaxed nervous system. The techniques we've discussed before in our previous videos, like deep breathing, a walk in nature, or mindfulness, aren't just good for your head. They send a direct, all-clear signal down the vagus nerve, telling your gut it's safe to rest, digest, and repair. 3. Your gut-brain grocery list and meal hacks. Knowing what to eat is one thing. Knowing how to easily fit it into your life is another. Let's get practical. Here is your gut-brain grocery list and the simplest ways to use it, starting today. First, the prebiotic fuel. Feed your microbes. Your good bacteria are hungry for fiber. You'll find it in many plants, but some are superstar prebiotics. Alliums, garlic, onions, leeks, and scallions. The asparagus family. Asparagus itself is fantastic. Roots and tubers. Jerusalem artichokes, sunchokes, jicama, and slightly green bananas or plantains, rich in resistant starch. Others, oats, apples, flax seeds, and cocoa powder. How to hack them into your meals. The flavor base. Almost every savory meal can start with sautéing chopped onions and garlic. This instantly builds your prebiotic intake into your cooking foundation. The oatmeal upgrade. Stir a tablespoon of ground flaxseed and a handful of berries into your morning oatmeal. The simple side. Keep a bag of frozen asparagus in your freezer. It steams in minutes as an easy side dish for any protein. The smart snack. An apple with a sprinkle of cinnamon is a perfect, prebiotic-rich snack. Next, the probiotic boost. Add the beneficial bacteria. These are the fermented foods that introduce new, friendly microbes to your system. Dairy-based. Yogurt and kefir look for live and active cultures. Vegetable-based. Sauerkraut, kimchi, and other fermented pickles ensure they're in the refrigerated section, not shelf-stable, as those are pasteurized. Others, miso paste and tempeh. How to hack them into your meals. The condiment king. This is the easiest way. Think of sauerkraut or kimchi not as a side dish, but as a topping. Add a spoonful to your salads, grain bowls, tacos, or even on top of a burger or hot dog. The smoothie secret. Use plain kefir or a probiotic yogurt as the liquid base for your smoothie. It adds tang and a huge probiotic punch. The salad dressing trick. Whisk a teaspoon of miso paste into your olive oil and lemon juice dressing for an umami, probiotic-rich flavor bomb. The savory swap. Use tempeh instead of tofu in a stir-fry. It's fermented, firmer, and has a nuttier flavor. The golden rule. Go slow and listen. If your gut isn't used to a lot of fiber, introducing too much too fast can cause gas and bloating. That's a normal sign that your microbiome is waking up. 1. Start small. Begin with 1 teaspoon of sauerkraut or a few sips of kefir. Have 1 extra serving of vegetables a day. 2. Drink water. Fiber needs water to do its job properly. As you increase fiber, make sure you're staying hydrated. 3. Be consistent. A small amount daily is far better than a huge amount once a week. You're tending a garden, not conducting a raid. This isn't about a complete diet overhaul. It's about being a little more strategic. Your mission is to pick 1 prebiotic and 1 probiotic hack from this list and try it this week. Just 1 of each. That's how you build a lasting, gut-friendly habit. 4. The wisdom of the body beyond intuition. When you start to care for your gut, something remarkable happens. You begin to trust it. That gut feeling evolves from a vague sensation into a nuanced source of wisdom. It's your body's way of integrating everything it knows, the nutrients you've consumed, the microbes that live within you, and the memories stored in your very cells, into a single, intelligent signal. You are not just a brain piloting a body. You are an entire ecosystem. And when your brain and your gut are in harmony, you have access to a deeper, more embodied kind of intelligence. The conversation is happening inside you right now. Will you start listening? If you're ready to explore more of the hidden connections that make you well, subscribe to The Grounded Growth. Thank you for watching. Remember, true growth isn't just about expanding your mind, but about understanding the whole self.